So with the last video, my choice was when I walked away, slow down, relax, or we just carry on the grind, but we incorporate things into the grind that are going to help me. Smashing the weights, smashing the runs, being outside, and then just back to the grind. What's up everyone, it's Rich, your IT support guy here, documenting his journey to go from IT support up to network engineer, documenting everything that it takes. Now, my last video, I opened up a little bit and showed you the reality of someone in their 30s working in IT, just how hard of a slog it is when you're doing the 9 to 5 or midnight shift and you're doing the studying on top. You're just trying to hit every sort of tick box with gaining certifications, experience, and dealing with people and all that sort of stuff, and at the same time living life, trying to be a partner. You know, you might be a dad, you might be a wife if you're female. Yeah, just trying to be, you know, a good family person, a good professional person. And yeah, and the last video that I showed talked about basically burnout, and I've got so many comments. Last time I checked, it was around 300, I think it was. And I've got to be level with you, I've read every single one. Even the one where somebody asked, what watch is this? This is a Hamilton Khaki Field Pro. I bought this as an everyday watch. Anyway, every comment, I read every comment, and it's clear. It's clear. A lot of old school guys who I've got big respect for, being in this industry a long time, said this industry is ruthless. There's not many industries out there where things you learn a year ago are potentially redundant today. So we have to contend with that, don't we? You guys already know about it. I'm learning this as I'm gaining more experience. So that is a constant grind. And a lot of people said, you know, that's why they don't like the sort of IT networking industry, and they've left, or they wish they'd done something else. But then people from other industries have commented saying, it doesn't matter what industry you do, it's a slog when you're always trying to level up. I've come to realize that I'm uncomfortable if I'm not feeling a little bit worn, a little bit exhausted, a little bit stressed, a little bit worked. I'm thinking that I am used to this feeling. I'm liking this feeling because it feels like I've done something to get to that stage where I'm feeling like that. Let's go inside. I've just finished work. It's, what time is it now? Excuse me. We are on 4:30, an hour to get home through the traffic. The joys of not having a remote job. I'm going to get in, go upstairs, and then take it from there. Oh, hello. Oh, thank you. You had a good time? We have a dog walker, so that keeps him occupied in the day. My partner's working today. Oh, you've not had your food? Partner's working today till 10. I'm going to pick her up. I'm going to get a quick cup of coffee. I'm going to get a weight session done. And then I am going to do an hour's work on this DevNet certification that I'm doing. One thing that some people said is don't forget the basics when it comes to networking and trying to level up. And when you're doing more advanced certifications, it's a great shout, because you know, if you're not constantly practicing it sometimes in like a IT support job, which you might not be able to if you're doing networking qualifications, you have to make sure you are doing them outside of work. So I have said to myself, I'm going to spin up a virtual lab, just practicing some basic, you know, spanning tree and VLANs and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I finished work. We're going to do an hour's hard fizz session before getting into the computer chair and doing a bit of work. I also wanted to create a YouTube video on Linux commands for an IT support person, which I'm definitely going to be doing. But yeah, let's go. I want to show you a bit more about the office as well, because somebody was asking in the video my home setup, and it's literally just like, guys, a comfy chair, a desk, my MacBook, which is my workhorse. My missus keeps on putting like random plants on my desk, and sometimes we moved into this office, like this apartment, only a few months ago, I do have to contend with my office becoming some sort of laundry room sometimes. But yeah, simple desk setup. The home lab as well, I've only got one switch at the minute, which is in here. So this is my Cisco, what is that? 3560 series switch. Now, I had 3 of them and I had 3 Cisco routers as well, and I knocked up a home sort of server rack out of scrap wood for practicing CCNA. So I would literally laptop connect in with a console cable and start doing all my configurations through the command line. I've got rid of it because I wasn't using it as much. I kept one switch, and I actually want to buy I want to buy a server for home and host loads of virtual machines on it, and also host EVNG, which I have running on a little mini PC in the front room. Now, what that enables me to do is create virtual labs like Packet Tracer. However, like the labs that I create on EVNG actually like route out through the network card on the PC that they're on, and so I can like ping them and stuff. You know, I believe that you have to act like the person that you want to become. Now, if I want to become the baddest, bestest network engineer that I can be, and I'm not even in a network engineer job, and I've just got to fucking act like it anyway, I just want to get across how determined I am to just zone in and be so like, it keeps me up at night. It keeps me up at night, and that's why I was probably so burnt out the other week when I did that video. I've done some temporary jobs since moving to Australia and in the run up to Australia, and I was around a lot of people, and I looked at them and I thought, you know what, I don't want to be anything like you. And it scared me. It scared me of what can happen. And I just, you know, it's the army, the military coming out of me, but I've just got so much drive. Patience is a big thing. Like, you have to have the patience, and I know that, and that is a battle that I have internally, like with patience. But patience creates greatness, I know. But yeah, hey, workout done. Work at the minute, I don't talk specifically about my work. You find that a lot of IT content creators won't talk specifically about their jobs and what they're up to. A lot of time, security and privacy and all that sort of stuff. But generally I can speak. So I obviously work in IT support for government, and that involves, you know, responding to network failures and a lot of end user stuff as well, I would say, more so than the network stuff. But yeah, it's going all right. Currently involved with things like expansion of clients, which obviously involves deploying a lot of hardware, new hardware refreshers, so out with the old, in with the new, and with that you need to put an operating system on it. You get specs from seniors who decide what they want on it, and yeah, the team will deploy those specific softwares and operating systems onto a large number of clients at scale. So that's what we've really been involved with. A lot of training in the job on custom software. Still, I managed to get slip a little bit of studying into my day a few times a week, usually in the last hour of the day. At the moment, that's been Python. So, seen this cool guy on LinkedIn. He just released a Python course for beginners, but he's sort of wrapped this Python course up with networking. So he's talking about learning the basics of Python, but then relating it to networking, which I found really, really useful. I've got like 4 more videos of that to do, and they're in like 20-minute video slots as well. So yeah, normal work, which, like I said, a lot of client stuff, end user stuff, supporting the network and custom software, managing to do my own bit of studying every now and then with Python. And then I've also got the DevNet syllabus, which I have struggled with, to be honest with you. I've struggled with it a little bit of maybe motivation, discipline issues. I say that I still, every week that goes by, I still do a number of hours of studying, so I've just got a really high standard. Guys, I'm not a network guru, I'm not a network expert, I'm just someone who's documenting, putting 100% effort in to trying to level up in this industry. Go on, let's go home. So this is what I use for learning the subjects on the certifications. It's CBT Nuggets paid subscription for the material. So I'm not going to film the material. This is just the dashboard. They show you what the dashboard looks like. You can try it for free, but if you want continuous use, you have to pay for it. Anyway, if I haven't made it clear, I'm studying the Cisco DevNet certification. I have a Cisco CCNA, and I did the CCST, the baby one before that. But I'm currently going for Cisco DevNet, so automation, Python, APIs, that sort of thing. If you've not touched automation or you've not touched DevNet because you're more of a networking person, I get it. I'm gravitated towards networking more, but I just think this is going to be important in the future, so that's why I'm doing it. And I am starting to enjoy it. Next thing that I need to do is understand Docker. So that's going to be my learning for tonight. So I need to do that now. And I'm a little bit behind because I need to go and get dog food before it shuts. So it's just going to be a sit back, listen, take it all in, and then probably do some exercises tomorrow after I've had time to process it. Wow. Right, let me get some light. So that was about 45 minutes on something called containers and Docker. Now, I've just gone through the lecture. There's some stuff to actually do, so some exercises to do. I need to download a Docker file and run a container and just put into sort of practice what I've learned. I just made my notes, and tonight's just a quick session. Whiz through the content, take it in, spend maybe a bit of time tomorrow just to read over it and then do the exercises just so I understand it. It's like I said, it's the associate level exam this, so it's the sort of one of the sort of earlier ones that you do. It's not professional level one. But yeah, tonight was about containers, which essentially are a really lightweight way of encapsulating everything you need to run certain applications. Yeah, so it gives us a few examples. Say you want to work in a different environment on your PC, but you don't want to change the things on your PC. So what you can do is download an image and run a container and work within that container, and then you can also export that container off. And yeah, Some people will know what I'm talking about. Some people will say I'm talking a load of crap. I've only just learned it. I just need to read through my notes. And some people might not have a clue. But it's really lightweight version of virtual machine. I would describe it as that anyway. So yeah, do that. Have my food. Have a shower, and then pick my partner up from work, and we go again tomorrow. My next video that I'm going to be doing is IT. Is going to be Linux commands for someone in IT support. So I think that's an important video. I want to do that video because over the last pretty much throughout this year, I've really been nailing down and getting comfortable with Linux, the administration side of things on Linux server. So I think I can put together a list of commands that I would use in network support, an IT support, that someone could look at and think, yeah, maybe I'll brush up on that. Or just shoot me down because what I might be saying is a load of crap. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.